Thanks for joining us today, and congratulations for all your achievements so far, and good luck with Rio.
Thank you very much.
You've talked about the importance of the team behind you for your success.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about your team and what they do?
So my team comprises my coach, of course, from my physios to my support staff directly around sort of sports science, sports medicine, particularly at Swimming Australia, who are this year working with the Australian Paralympic Committee to develop our program through to Rio. They're very experienced in the area. Some have PhDs, some have some very wide range of experiences with people with disability, and we're very lucky to have such amazing people around me to be able to get the best out of our performances in Rio or any other World Championship or benchmark competition. And of course there is the parents and the family, which are doing a fantastic job of being there for me when things are harder, and particularly to my dad. He's been a massive support for me, making sure I'm up and ready to go for training, drive to training. It's just great to be there and have his support.
What do you think makes a successful team?
I think success is defined not just by the athletes that we have in our team, but also the support staff, the coaches, the physios we have in our team. Really important that we all work as one single team. And the Australian Paralympic team, our motto is one team, one family, to work for one common goal. And I think that's what is really important from business to learn from that, is that you work together as a team, as one cohesive group, and that will maximise your productivity and your results with whatever you do.
Many organisations are working on a lot of initiatives to make their workforce and their workplace more inclusive. What can they learn from the Australian Paralympic Committee and your own experience?
I think what they can learn from my experience in the Australian Paralympic Committee and disability in general is that everyone with disability will just try things differently. Try 10 different things and see what works. And that's the same thing as what they can learn in business. Just try different things, see how it works, and then treat them as if they are just a normal person, even without a disability. It's really important that they are included as just a normal person in the business.
Shane, what do you think businesses can learn from the Olympic, Paralympic teams in terms of teamwork?
Yeah, I think from a team environment, it's more about being able to accommodate for the different learnings for individuals. In Paralympic sport, every athlete has different needs, different challenges from a disability point of view. So from a team environment, they need to, as coaches, need to be able to adjust the learnings for each of those athletes. In a team environment in terms of the workforce, I think it's exactly the same thing. For people to be able to achieve their best, to be part of a team, we need to be able to accommodate for the learning and development needs for each individual to get the best out of them. If we don't, then I guess we tend to then try and train everybody exactly the same way, and it may not necessarily get the results that we're looking for. And
during the process, how do you work out what does and doesn't help?
I think that's a journey. It's learning. I think Matt relies heavily on his support staff in terms of they've been there before. They have the knowledge and experience and qualifications, and have taken previous athletes down that same road. So, but every athlete is different, and especially in Paralympic sport, every athlete is actually different. And so at times they might have to refine their training programs or their instructions to that athlete to suit those athletes' needs. And I think that's where it's a team environment, but and they're all trying to achieve a team goal, but at the same time is that Matt also has individual needs that he's trying to meet or trying to achieve, and they sometimes need to compromise and assist in order to achieve those goals.
Thanks, Shane, for joining us today, and best of luck with Rio.
Thank you very much. Appreciated the time.